Welcome to Computer Fundamentals. In this video, I'm going to discuss the basic operations of a computer and the different hardware components of a computer system. Now let's start by defining of what is a computer. A computer is a programmable electronic device that accepts data, performs operation on that data, and stores the data for future use. The instructions, called the programs, determine the task the computer will do. A computer is an electronic device that performs the four basic functions or operations. These functions or operations make up the IPOS cycle or information processing cycle. The four basic operations are as follows. I stands for input, for entering data into the computer. Next is P for processing, for performing specific operations on that data. Next is O for output, for presenting the results after processing the data. Lastly is S for storage, for saving the data, programs, or output for future use. Now let's move on to the hardware components of a computer associated in each of the basic operations. Computers contain many electric, electronic, and mechanical components known as hardware. Hardware stands for the physical or tangible parts of a computer. Computer hardware is categorized into two. First is the internal hardware, the type of hardware which is located inside the main box or system unit of the computer. Many people actually call this main box a CPU. But this is not a CPU but rather a system unit which houses all the internal hardware devices. And if it doesn't have anything inside, it is just called a computer case. Another category is the external hardware, the type of hardware which is located outside the system unit. Now let's go ahead and talk about the different hardware devices associated in each of the computer basic operations or the IPOS cycle. First is I for input devices. These devices are used to send data into the computer. Some input devices are also used to interact with or control the computer in so many ways. Following are the most common input devices of a computer system. We have the keyboard, mouse, microphone, webcam or camera, scanner, headset, joystick, graphic tablet, and the stylus pen. Next is we have the processing devices. Processing is the manipulation of input data by a sequence of instruction. So for example, you want to record your voice, convert and save it on the computer. First, you'll have to use an input device like microphone. Then when computer accepts the data, which is your voice, these processing devices will convert it into a digital format like MP3. Some of the most common processing devices in a computer include the following: the motherboard, CPU or central processing unit, RAM or random access memory, and GPU or graphics processing unit. The motherboard, alternatively referred to as the main board, MOBO, backplane board, circuit board, planar board, or system board. It consists of computer chips or also called as the integrated circuits or ICs. The motherboard allocates power and allows communication to and between the CPU, RAM, and all other computer hardware components. All devices connect via wired or wireless connection to the motherboard. Central Processing Unit, also referred as the processor or CPU, consists of circuitry and components packaged together and connected directly to the motherboard. CPU is considered as the brain of the computer. It performs all types of data processing operations. It stores data, intermediate results, and instructions or programs. Random access memory, also known as memory or RAM. It is the computer's main memory or system memory. RAM temporarily stores or remembers everything that are currently running on your device. Again, all programs that are currently running or that you're currently opening right now. Just like the browser or Moodle app that you're using right now to watch this video. So if you try to open a lot of programs or applications on your computer, even though you're not even using some of them, You will often encounter this type of error message. Your computer is low on memory, and in order to free up some memory, you need to close some of your other applications. Graphics Processing Unit, or the GPU. GPU takes care of the processing needed to display images, including still images and animations on the screen. GPU can be located on the motherboard, in the CPU package, or on a separate video graphics board or video card. Most of the gamers would actually buy a separate video card mainly because it makes games run more efficiently and makes them look better with higher resolution graphics and improved frame rates, or how many frames per second the game runs at. And some other advantages are performance increase in 3D applications and softwares and better video and HD experience. Now let's move on to the output devices. Following are some of the important output devices used in a computer. Monitor, which is the main output device of a computer. Printer prints out information on a paper or converts soft copy to a hard copy material. Projector, and audio output devices like speakers and headphone. Next is we have the storage hardware devices. A storage device is any hardware capable of holding information either temporarily or permanently. These type of devices include hard disk drive, flash memory card, floppy disk or diskette, USB flash drive, SSD or solid state drive, and optical disk. Hard disk drive, also known as HDD or hard drive, is a storage device that contains one or more inflexible circular platters that use magnetic particles to store data, instructions, and information. Hard drive is the hardware component that stores all of your digital content, like your documents, pictures, music, videos, programs, application preferences, and operating system. Just like the HDD, an SSD or solid state drive is a storage device that typically uses flash memory to store data, instructions, and information. Flash memory contains no moving parts, making it more durable and shock resistant than other types of media. SSD can speed up the performance of a computer significantly because the data transfer compared to HDD is faster. But a lot of people would still buy an HDD because it is cheaper and offers more storage, and because SSDs are more expensive and only available in smaller sizes. Optical disc is a type of storage media that consists of a flat, round, portable metal disc made of metal, plastic, and lacquer that is written and read by a laser. The three types of optical disc are CD or compact disc, DVD or digital versatile disc, and the Blu-ray disc. A CD is a portable storage medium that can be used to record, store, and play back audio, video, and other data in a digital form. The maximum storage capacity of a CD is around 700 MB or equivalent to 80 minutes for playback audio. DVDs are the direct evolution from CD drives. It had greater capacity and performance. The maximum storage capacity is around 4.3 gigabytes. Blu-ray discs are also known as Blu-ray. It is a digital optical disc data storage designed to supersede the DVD format. It is capable of storing several hours of video in high definition. USB flash drive are also known as USB stick, USB thumb drive, or pen drive. It is a portable flash memory storage device that you plug in into a USB port, which is a special, easily accessible opening on a computer or mobile device. Flash memory card or memory card. It is a type of storage media that is often used to store photos, videos, or other data in electronic devices. Devices that commonly use a memory card include digital cameras, digital camcorders, handheld computers, MP3 players, cell phones, game consoles, and printers. Memory card comes in various sizes: the SD card, mini SD, and the micro SD. SD stands for Secure Digital Memory Card. Floppy disk or diskette. It is a type of storage media capable of storing electronic data like a computer file. The floppy diskette was first created in 1967 by IBM as an alternative to buying hard drives, which were extremely expensive at that time. Internal floppy drives are no longer supported by today's operating system and don't have enough space for what people would need today. Because of these limitations, all modern computers no longer come with a floppy drive. But if you need to read an old floppy diskette, you can purchase an external floppy drive which connects to a USB port. Now that you already know the different components of a computer system, especially the major components, you shouldn't be calling this main box anymore as CPU because this is the CPU, the microprocessor chip, which is located or attached inside the main box, tower, or the system unit.